All right, welcome back. So before even we further do a deep dive on the pipelines, I wanted to cover this topic specifically to plugins because earlier we just saw a small introduction what actually plugin is, right? So yeah, so what we understood as of now is plugin is something that gives additional functionality to Jenkins, right? In the previous video, if you have followed the video so far, what we did, we added one extension, a plugin named Miller, which gave us the functionality that we can actually send email whenever there is a build failure, right? So it was a kind of notification enabler for us, right? So that is something a plugin did. So plugin in Jenkins are the add-ons that extend its core functionality. So Jenkins will do the core job, but actually, if you want to extend the functionality, then you may need to install the plugins. Okay. So think of Jenkins as a lightweight automation engine, and it has limited features. But with plugins, you can just give it support, like you can connect it with Git, Docker, you can give notification. There are different build tools that can even help you. Even there is one more plugin that will help you to enhance the UI. Okay, we have something called Blue Ocean that will actually help you to see a good view of the Jenkins UI. All right, so plugin is something that is actually giving you a new enhancement to the existing Jenkins automation, right? So it keeps the core system small but stable. You only install what you need. Okay, so if you remember, while we were doing the installation, it was giving us two options: install suggested plugin or install manually. So we just install the plugins which are actually suggested by Jenkins, which comes by default. Okay, so this makes Jenkins flexible to fit enough with any CI/CD use case, from small projects to enterprise pipeline. Okay. So that was the basic reason for me covering this topic, because even we do further enhancement in the current project or whatever projects we are going to build in the coming videos, there will be this topic that will be coming repetitively, right? Because there will be multiple plugins that we are going to install in the first thing, right? So that's the reason for creating this video. Okay, there are few important points to keep in mind while we are dealing with plugins. So the first thing is, since Jenkins is an open source tool, there are multiple versions that you will be getting. Okay, you have to keep the plugins updated too. Okay, so what it will help you with? So basically, the new version will fix the bugs and the security issues that are present in the current one. Okay. Second, you can avoid unnecessary plugins. So basically, if you are adding too much plugins in the Jenkins, then definitely your Jenkins pipeline will become slow and it will cause conflict for you. Okay, so only install the plugins which are required for your use case. Third, be careful with outdated plugins. So basically, the discarded plugins, old plugins might have vulnerabilities that the attackers can exploit. So this is something that we have to keep in mind while we are dealing with plugins, right? The first thing is to keep them updated. The second thing is we don't have to install too many plugins. And third is something that whenever we are dealing with old plugins, so we are actually taking the risk whatever is reported, right? So it is in terms of security, right? I think that was all about plugin in Jenkins. And in the next topic, we are going to start with a fresh new topic, that is pipeline, right? I hope you are excited because I am excited too. So yeah, that was all, and I will see you in the next one.